Top 3 most underrated battle rifles in Phantom Forces. In number 3 we have the Beowulf ECR. So first of all, it can one-shot head and two-shot body at 725 RPM. Do I even need to say more? Yeah, the range on this is very limited because of the recoil and it falls off. However, it's a battle rifle, you're never really going to be using it long range anyway. The thing about this gun though is that you can actually make it work at range because it has literally no horizontal recoil, it only has vertical recoil. So as long as you pull down very hard, you can pretty much laser beam someone. The recoil sort of reminds me of the Colt SMG. It's very intense, but it's only vertical. Obviously the fire rate's different, but it's the same type of recoil. A criticism I have with this gun though is the magazine size. The magazine size on this gun is atrocious, especially for its fire rate. It only has 10 rounds per magazine and you're shooting at 700 RPM. Like, that thing is going to go almost immediately, so you need to be hitting your shots. And it has an average reload speed, like it's not even faster than average, so you have to reload constantly. It's like a 2-second reload. If you're going to use this gun, I would recommend sticking to maps like Bazaar, strictly CQC maps, and this gun will dominate. Aside from the reload, as long as you can work around that, this gun will dominate. Anyway, in number 2 we have the AG3. The AG3 is better than the G3 in every way, pretty much. Excluding headshot damage and suppression, but no one really cares about them anyway. And with the recoil of the G3 anyway, it's rare you're going to hit headshots. Anyway, it can 3-shot up to 70 studs and then it 4-shots after that. So it's like an AKM with a longer range. I can't tell if it's got more or less recoil than the AKM, but either way it's very comfortable to control, it doesn't really matter. I've used this gun quite a lot. Not only is it a pretty decent gun, but it's also very fun to use. Its gunshot sound is very nice. The one downside to this gun, obviously, is the same downside as most battle rifles, which is the magazine capacity. The reload isn't too bad, but it's above average, which makes it annoying. And you have 20 rounds per magazine, so obviously because of the fire rate, it doesn't go that fast, but I mean, 30 is just superior. Like, this is why I usually choose the AKM over this gun. Anyway, next up, we have in number 1, the Henry 4570. Now, I don't know why I don't see more people use this gun. When I see people aggro sniping, they're using something like the Model 700 or something like low RPM snipers. You might as well just use the Henry. It has a higher fire rate and it can still one-shot torso. The only downside is the muzzle velocity, but that don't even really matter. Since if you want to snipe, you shouldn't be using the Henry. The Henry is like a close-up sniper. You want to use it in the same fashion as a shotgun. But if you are really good, it has a one-shot headshot range, so I guess you could snipe with the Henry if you know the bullet drop. I've used this gun quite a bit and I never really have a problem with it. It's just a fun gun to use. I wouldn't say it's meta, but it's really fun. It's probably the best gun for aggro sniping. I'd say it's better than the Steyr Scout with the one-shot conversion for aggro sniping. Considering you get 100 RPM over the 90 RPM that you get on the Steyr Scout with the conversion, I think it's 90 at least. The downside with this gun, however, is the same downside as their previous 2 guns, which is the magazine size. However, this, on top of it, also has an incredibly small magazine size. It only has 5 rounds. The rounds are reloaded like a shotgun. You only have to reload 1 at a time for a quicker reload. However, it's just so slow if you want to reload all 5 rounds if you have an empty magazine. I guess the fact that you only have to reload 1 at a time though is an upside sometimes, because you can cancel the reload if someone's in front of you and hopefully kill them. But yeah, I don't know what to say about this gun other than it pretty much outclasses every sniper in the game close up. And yeah, that will be the end of the video, so I hope you enjoyed. So it keeps lying to me, but I can hit a trick shot if you want me to.
This game is trash.
And I hit a trick shot easy already.